All right. Hello, everybody. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Twitch. Everything looks good today. There we go. I see it. Perfect. So, welcome, everybody. I actually remembered to hit go live on YouTube. Yay, me. I did the thing. Today, we are going to mostly be working on vision. We're going to start off with a little convergence here. Let everybody sort of get in. I'm just going to get a little bit of productivity done on just general farming because I like doing these convergences, honestly. They're pretty chill, not really super high stakes, and yeah, a good way to get some rares and some other stuff. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to, after this, we're going to make vision. Or not vision, we're going to make sunrise and twilight, and then finally eternity once we have both of those. A lot of dropped frames here this morning. Come on, computer, what are you doing? What are you doing? All right, things are stabilizing, it looks like. Things are stabilizing. Hopefully. I'm going to keep an eye on that. All right. Does anybody else just like never remember what food they need to eat when people drop food? Especially when people drop like 7 different banquets. I'm like, I think it was this one. It really messes me up when I'm playing anything other than a power build. Because I remember flatbread for power, but I don't remember what the other one is. An ambush. It's only the 17th time this specific ambush has happened, guys. There's no way we could have seen it coming. All right, we're gonna minimize those. Keep an eye on that bit rate and dropped frames. All right, where's the stiff? So this is the last week of month 1 of the Legendary Challenge, and it's also the last week, the last full week anyway. I've got a couple days left of my 30 days for Warrior challenge. Recording, whatever. This one wasn't much of a... This one wasn't quite the same as the others because I'm a Warrior main. It was supposed to be the capstone, but then I decided to go back and I'm going to be redoing a couple of them. The... what was it? The Guardian and the Mesmer. Because I only made it to 1 elite spec in Mesmer. And Guardian was the first one I did. I was originally thinking about doing 30 days as each elite spec. But then I did the math and realized, oh, I'm just going to be playing only 1 elite spec for an entire month for the rest of my entire Guild Wars 2 career. So that's not going to happen. Speaking of elite specs, how about them elite spec teasers, huh? I know there's a lot of theories circulating around. I don't have the Guild Wars 1 experience to weigh in too heavily on like everything that I think would make the most sense, but I've definitely got some ideas. And I'm really curious because... So at first, I was honestly thinking new profession, right? Because the artwork on it, I know it looks like it's got the elite spec trait background to it, but the artwork for the icon looked a lot more like an actual profession icon, what with the rougher outlines around it and stuff like that. So I thought maybe new profession at first, and I know a lot of other people did as well. But then once the second one came out, and then especially the third one, it was like, yeah, no, we're not getting 3 new. There's no way. There's no shot, bro. There's no way we're getting 3 new professions. But elite specs are pretty hype. Elite specs are pretty hype. Do we have anybody here? Dang it. I was trying to get into Dragon Blade and hit Aegis before I got hit, but whatever. That's fine. Yeah, it looks like we've got a fair amount of people here. That's fine. I'm looking forward to whatever is being revealed in, what, 10 days now, I think it was? Whether it's just the elite specs or whatever they're teasing, or if it's that plus more expansion details. Looking forward to that. I'm honestly glad though that the expansion ended up delayed. It works out because I'll have a healthy amount of time to actually finish my 30 days series before the next expansion, because I've been enjoying it, but I would like to go into the next expansion not doing that. I have other ideas for unique challenges and videos and stuff like that, but stuff that's a little bit more bite-sized and tactical than just playing something for 30 days. At least on my end. Probably end up being about the same length most of the time, but man, I have not played with Gunsaber in forever. It's kind of fun, even though it's a little awkward feeling. I feel like it's been doing okay. Yeah, yes. Nuggets of Rift Essence. Part of the reason I wanted to do this is I was looking at what I all needed for Orax yesterday, and I realized I actually still need a little bit of the smaller, like the lower tier Rift Essences, surprisingly. I think it's because I spent a little bit of it on some trade-ins. I thought I had way more than enough, but apparently I did not. Hey, it's the guy with the thing and the stuff. What's up, dude? How about you hold still? Thank you. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. Dragon Trigger. Running the Alacrity with Dragon Trigger. Okay, did not think that was going to cancel out my Dragon Trigger. That's interesting. Ooh, I'm getting nuked right now. Brother, can the heal pop? Can the heal pop? Holy crap. That's miserable. Oh, just blew that other cooldown for no reason. That's fine. Worldwide Dragon Basher. Yay. I haven't done as much with Dragon Bash this year as I did last year. I like just rushed to finish up my yearly achievement last night. 2 nights ago. 2 nights ago. I need to go over there, huh? Well, that'll happen. Well, I'm aware I need to be riding a Warclaw to tether supplies, thank you. Appreciate the heads up. I feel like we're a bit behind compared to usual. I don't know if we just did not split up enough, or if one of these, like this place, had an oopsie. Wow, this place is not even close to built. Holy crap. Also, I love how the supply crate just like drifts in. Perfect. We've got like 7 people down too. That's rough. That's rough. A little bit of a sluggish start here this morning. Usually the earlier morning stuff is a lot more on point, really. Like I've been doing Octovine in the morning from time to time, and for example, and when I do Octovine in the morning, like there's really not a lot of communication going on, and yet we somehow still one burn like literally every single time I do it at 5 a.m. lately. We've one burned with like, and that's not even with timing anything out. Like East will just blow through their Octo in like the 1 round rather than 2 rounding it. So I'm just saying, early morning players are pretty cool. Everybody's hyper caffeinated and hasn't gone to work yet. That's what it is. Hit you. Bada boom. You know, I don't love Blade Sworn that much, honestly, but it is pretty fun running it and doing Dragon Slashes. And especially when you get like fully buffed up on a boss and you just hit like a 70k Dragon Slash crit or something. It's so satisfying. Oh man, he died right as I freaking popped. That's so annoying. Oh shit. Oh, I still get that if I miss. Cool. Oh, fuck that guy specifically. What's up, Freddy? How you doing today? Welcome to the stream. What knowledge do you seek? I may be able to provide it. After 13 years, I know a couple of things. Just don't tell anybody. I am not in a good spot for this boss to be here. I'm gonna go turn this in before the boss spawns. I don't want to get murked. You know, it just occurred to me, can I use... I can use the prototype position rewinder inside of a convergence. That's interesting. Just started, hit level 22 or so, trying to build a Necro with daggers. Yeah, Necro I don't have a ton of experience on. I know... So... There's power builds and then there's condition builds, right? So there's like, I'm going to hit really hard and do direct damage, or there's like, I'm going to do damage over time. So you'll have to decide which one of those you enjoy playing more. If I recall correctly, daggers are going to be more of a power, like direct damage type weapon specifically. If you're interested in trying out like some condition stuff, which I really enjoy condition on Necro, like Scepter and Focus, or Scepter and Torch are some really good combinations to try out. Condition damage is like it's like bleeding and burning and stuff like that, right? It's like you hit the enemy with an ability and then it does damage over time without you having to hit them. So you generally do like weaker damage initially in a fight, but then you build up the conditions and it continues to damage them even when you like need to dodge out of the way or something like that. I don't need... Yeah, it stacks up. Bum, 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 bum. Thanks for the follow, Freddy. Appreciate it. Am I like the first? I'm one of the first people here. That's less than ideal. All right. Familiar with solo leveling? Yeah. Oh, wait. Do you mean the anime? I just realized the anime, probably. I'm aware of it, but I haven't watched it. I was really into anime for ages, but just haven't had the time to put into it anymore. I did it again. I canceled my own dragon trigger. Dang it. Gotta stop doing that today. Oh, okay. Thanks. Appreciate that. I know there's an icon that pops up over your head, but it seems to only pop up if you have full... Well, let me try, honestly, because I didn't see an icon. Maybe I'm blind, but I think it has to do with the fact that my model limit is set so low. That's too laggy. I'm turning that back down. Yeah, see, because like there was an AoE line that was right there, and as soon as I turned my model limit down, it went away. Something really needs to be done about that kind of stuff, because that's not helpful. Protagonist is a type of Necro, but at the same time has an insane amount of vitality, close combat damage, and stamina. Okay. I mean, I think that's relatively possible, honestly, for Necro. There's a lot of life stealing that you can get going on Necro, which may not give you the direct, like, absolute vitality that you want, but would effectively do it. And of course, there's the elite specializations and stuff that you don't really have access to right now that, like, completely change how you can go about building things. Let me just pull this up. And there goes Decima into the ground, and we chase, we chase. Yeah, as you, once you hit level 80 and then you start getting into the expansions, I'm not sure if you've purchased any of the expansions yet, but Heart of Thorns, Path of Fire, and End of Dragons expansions all released elite specializations, and each one of them has sort of like their own gimmick and stuff like that. So I can't remember which goes with which. Reaper may be... Reaper would probably be the one that would most help your goal there, because Reaper's whole thing is like when they go into Shroud mode, they're like the Grim Reaper. They get a scythe and everything, and it's like tons of direct close combat focused damage. So that could be pretty helpful to that goal. Is gear really limited on classes? I'm not sure what you mean by that. So gear, I mean, the armor class is limited, like heavy, medium, or light armor. But as far as like stat selection, there's no limits to stat selection. Oh yeah, there's a huge variety of armor in light. It's a lot, once you get to level cap, it's a lot more complicated. So, well, not complicated, it's just your gear like actually has what we refer to as stat lines. And so for example, here, let me pull it up. So for example, this is Berserker's gear that I'm wearing. I have my legendary set to Berserker's gear. So that gives me power, precision, and ferocity. But you can see there's like all of these other traits along here that give different balances of different stats. So as far as stats, like that is not limited at all by armor class. And as far as looks, a lot of the newer armor sets have like a light, medium, and heavy armor look to them. And then there's also just so many varieties of light armor out there that there's tons of skins. If you're worried about cosmetics, no need to worry. As far as elite specs making it pay to win, so in a very minor way, I would honestly agree with that. There are good core builds that you wouldn't need the expansions to play, but in general, the elite specs tend to be more of the meta builds in the game. Yeah. But the thing with Guild Wars is because we don't pay a monthly subscription fee, you know, you're talking, I don't even remember how much the expansion, like the older expansions cost right now, but off the top of my head, I would assume you can buy every single piece of content in the game for like $100 US. I might be off on that. And when you consider that, it's like there's an upfront cost to it, but you're not paying like $15 a month like World of Warcraft or FF14. So, you know, the money's got to come from somewhere, and you're not technically just buying the spec. You're buying the expansion that released that spec. So it's a pretty big gray area, but it is slightly that way, yes. But like, let me look at meta battle really quick here. So like, okay, yeah. So for example, Necro on one of the most popular build websites right now, there is a 4.9 out of 5 rated vanilla condition damage Necro, which is, oh, that's for PvP specifically. But I mean, even in that case, right? PvP is much more. That's what I get for looking at a website while I'm in a meta event. PvP is much more competitive than PvE, right? Because PvE we're working together. So the fact that there's a 4.9 rated vanilla, like without needing to buy the expansions rated spec, that is a sign that it's not entirely pay to win. If you are interested in looking at like some builds, there's a website called Meta Battle that has tons of builds from people. A lot of them get pretty well rated and tested by the community at large. So if you're ever stuck trying to figure out a build, you can go there for some inspiration or even just copy a build from there. I know a lot of people just copy builds. Not saying you should, but Meta Battle. Here, let me just, it's my stream, I can just link it. Here, give me 1 second. I swear I'm gonna die again, aren't I? I managed to not die. I'm really proud of myself. Yeah, no problem. Now, obviously, a lot of those are going to, well, all of those builds are designed for level 80s. So you're not going to be able to have all of the traits until you hit level 80. But, you know, can be a good thing to look at if you're stuck and trying to figure out, like, which perk should you go towards, you know? Which one should you spend points on? But by the time you hit level 80, you'll have enough to unlock all of the core specialization stuff. But yeah, Greatsword is another good Necro close range weapon. What's the most efficient way to level up? So, honestly, I don't even have like a specific most efficient way to level up because Guild Wars 2 has really good level scaling. So no matter what zone you're in, you're going to be scaled down and the experience is also going to scale with your level. There's really no, I mean, I'm sure there is like a mathematical perfect way to level, but compared to a lot of games, right? Like I play and have played other MMOs where it's like, okay, at this level you need to go to this zone because you're wasting XP here now, but after that you need to go here and all that kind of stuff. My general recommendation for leveling up in Guild Wars would be to play the story. If you even remotely enjoy it, if you absolutely hate it, you know, skip it, I suppose. But it will give you context for things that happen in later expansions. It will also give you armor rewards as you go along, and you know, expose you to new zones naturally. And then outside of just following the storyline, there's a couple of different principles you could use. You could sort of like, once you make it to the next, like a next zone's minimum level, you could always go there and then start leveling there. Or you could just stay in a zone until you 100% the map completion there and then move on to another zone. There's really no massively perfect way, I would say. Ow. Yeah, world bosses do give XP. Everything you do in Guild Wars gives XP. Like discovering a point of interest, harvesting from a crafting node, literally crafting in town using crafting professions will level you. Doing events like I'm doing right now will give you XP. Events are generally one of the faster ways to get XP, as well as completing renown hearts. Or tasks, I believe they're technically called, but we've all called them hearts for so long. Yeah, the events are like the dynamic events that pop up around, right? Like, go kill all of these things that are attacking this little camp, or, you know, do X, Y, or Z. It's like a little quest in a specific zone that pops up. I would say more or less probably just make sure you do any of those events that pop up while you're leveling, unless you're like trying to specifically go to a story. They're just in the world. They're just there. Once I get out of this convergence that I'm in the middle of, this little thing that we just finished up, I'm going to be crafting a couple legendary items, and then I'll be going out into the world and doing some eventing and working towards another legendary. So I'll show you once we get out there. But anytime you see like an orange circle or anything like that on your map, that's indicating there's an event. There's also, usually when you get close, there'll be a pop-up on the right-hand side of the screen over here where it'll like say what you need to do. Those are dynamic events. And those give you karma, XP, all sorts of good stuff that you need. I mean, realistically, those are like the backbone of Guild Wars 2. Pretty much everything that you ever want to farm for to try and get, you're going to be doing events of some kind. Yeah, you can access, there's all sorts of world bosses at different levels. There's a world boss in, let's see, there's the Shadow Behemoth that spawns in Queensdale. And that's like a level 15. Oh, was it Queensdale? I think it might have been something else. Yeah, no, it's Queensdale. So in God's Lost Swamp, every once in a while, there's a spawn here for the Shadow Behemoth. And that zone is a level 15 max. So if you're level 12 to 15, so your level would be fine. Let's see. Caledon Forest has a worm that spawns. There is the Fire Elemental and the Thaumanova Reactor in Metrica Province. And then there's actually not a world boss in Plains of Ashford. I never thought about that. There's also, there is a world boss in Wayfarer's Foothills. Yeah, the Svanir Shaman Chief. Yeah, you do need to get there physically, and it is on a specific timer. if you type the command /wiki et, it's going to show you a lot of information. It may be a little bit much for you to worry about world bosses right now. They're not like a massive amount of experience and stuff. But if you are interested in checking them out, if you type, oh, whoops, that's not, yeah. You type like / for a command in game and then wiki space et, it'll pull up the Wikipedia to the event timers page. And then there is like a massive list of all of the bosses and meta events in Guild Wars 2 and the timers that they are. And you can even copy and paste waypoint codes into the game to like show you where the waypoint is. Yeah, in game. But like I said, that's a lot to probably worry about at level 22. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. If you just really want to go check them out, then go check them out. Let's see. We're going to the Wizard's Tower. Classic place to craft my legendaries. Okay. We're pulling up. We're getting down. Okay, so I need... Okay, I'm going to need mystic crystals. I don't know, like 30 of these things. Sounds great, Freddie. Well, enjoy your lurk. And yeah, I'll be here if you need anything. I'm more than happy to answer anything to the best of my ability. Bloodstone shards, got that. Okay, now we need to craft mystic clovers. Shards. And then globs of Ecto. Does the game continue downloading in the background? Yes, it should continue updating. Like once it gives you the ability to log in, it should be able to give, it should continue downloading while you're still playing. It downloads a lot slower while you're playing, but it does still, once you log in, you can continue to, you can play just fine. Nope, I wanted to click on the Mystic Forge. Thank you. All right, time to try our luck with clovers. Okay, first one, 10 clovers. Let's go. 10 more clovers on a roll. Oh, there's the scales. Yep. Okay, 10 more clovers. Whew. I'm rolling hot right now. I needed a total of 77, I believe it was. Oh, come on. I knew RNG was going to catch up with me eventually. I mean, it's not the worst because I will need these trophies in the future, but I only have so many mystic coins. Okay. Clover's done. Now we need Gifts of Mastery. See, and this is another thing that I did not think about, is that I need a lot of obsidian shards. Like a lot of obsidian shards. Like a lot. I just realized that that looks valuable. I had this. I remembered I had it, but what am I saying? the bloody Guild Wars 2 efficiency didn't realize I had the selection box, so I ended up farming unnecessary trophies. Oh well, use them later. Okay, so we made the Gift of Magic, or we got the Gift of Magic and the Gift of Might. We need obsidian shards. Then we need bloodstone shards. Okay, those are in the bank. So we should have, once I pull out, actually no, I don't even need to pull that out. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. All right, Gift of Mastery time. So we need the Gift of Battle and the Gift of Exploration. And then didn't I buy a Bloodstone Shard? I guess I didn't. All right, so that's one Gift of Mastery. Oh, no, I did. Yeah, there was another one somewhere that I didn't see. There it was. Cool. All right, cool. 2 Gifts of Mastery, done. And now, this is crazy. This is going to be like the fastest I've ever crafted legendaries in my entire life. So we got the Gift of Mastery. Oh, wait, before that, I want to craft the Gift of Fortune. Magic, Might, Ecto, and what am I missing? Oh, the clovers. Dang it. Give me those clovers. Yeah, so one thing I forgot that I was going to have to worry about farming. So not only did I realize last week that I was going to need like almost 12 million karma or something like that I did not have. I forgot obsidian shards were going to be such a thing. Such a thing. Okay, and then the Gift of Mastery. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and make Sunrise first. Boom. There's Sunrise. We're going to refill, and we're immediately going to make Twilight. Boom. That's 2 legendaries. And then we're going to add to Legendary Armory. Add to Legendary Armory. Yup. Yup, let's go. And then we've got the memories. It's so nice that they made this a thing. Ooh, hold on. Eternity. It doesn't feel quite as satisfying now because of just the simple fact that you used to have to sacrifice Twilight and Sunrise, but it's still cool. I need crystalline dust. And there's Eternity. Triple legendaries. Let's freaking go. So that puts us at 7 legendaries crafted now in 4 weeks. 4 weeks. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Heck yeah, dude. Now I have dealer's choice of greatswords too. I mean, should I probably have made different legendaries at once to flesh out how many weapons I have? Absolutely. I'm not going to argue that. That would have given me much more flexibility. Do I care? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No rag rats, people. No rag rats. Dope. And I mean, the funny thing is, now that I have Eternity, there's no need for me specifically to use either Twilight or Sunrise. I mean, I guess if you know, I guess if it's like what is it? Like if I'm going Necro, I probably wouldn't use Eternity. I would probably just use, you know, that, but heck yeah, man. Now that's quality armor. Fantastic. All right. Oh, I love the whirl and 100 blades with this. It looks so good. All right. All right. I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop now. All right. Let's go. Let's go to Jahai Outlanderville. We have a lot of work to do on towards vision still. Like a lot of work towards vision. I've finished 1 out of 7. Was it 1 out of 7? One out of 6. I've done 1 out of 6 of the things for vision. That's less than ideal. I feel like my gunblade should be a freaking legendary now, but whatever. Okay, I need to focus. What am I doing? I'm not gonna lie, I was just staring at my legendary. Oh, I didn't even have time to fix that event. Feels cozy. What, having the second monitor up? Okay, so I need to do 15 successful conversations in a row. I know, right? It is. Yeah. So the thing with Eternity, which is what this one is it's made by combining Sunrise and Twilight, which are 2 legendary weapons. And, well, it used to be made with that. But now you get tokens when you add them to your legendary armory. So during the day, it has the sunrise effect. So it's like light and everything. And then at night, it goes super, super dark. And like a night sky. Yeah. So there's, these are specific legendary weapons as they're called. These are like, so since Guild Wars 2 has horizontal progression rather than like a vertical gear treadmill like most games, they made what are called legendary items. And legendary items take a lot of grinding and work to make. But when you make them, they're account wide, and they recently upgraded it actually. So there's something called the Legendary Armory. So you can access all of your legendary items on every character. So like now at this point, I have an axe, multiple great swords, a hammer, a staff, a spear, a full set of heavy armor, and then a couple of trinkets that I can just put on any character I want at any time. And I can change the stats as I want to. I can slot different runes in there, which you'll learn more about runes as you play through the game. And they have the same quality of like stats as Ascended gear, which is a step above exotic. Not a huge step, mind you, but it is a step above exotic gear. So it's basically the same quality of gear as Ascended gear, but with a massive quality of life increase and really, really cool skins most of the time. Wait, is this even where I'm supposed to be? Yeah, this is where I'm supposed to be. Okay. go talk to the Sun Spears. Okay, what the... I'm trying to be a matchmaker here, okay?
Some must fight so that all may be free.
Heard you're someone who knows what's going on.
Only a little, but I can tell you what I got.
Let's talk about you. You have my undivided attention.
Can I even put these people in contact with the wrong person?
You look like a smart one. Someone well-informed. May I pick your brain?
You're welcome to whatever's left.
Okay, I can keep doing this. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Perfect, so I can farm this achievement. I was worried about that I could only do it while the heart was not full.
So, we should, maybe...
I've been curious. Did it hurt? Being awakened and everything?
I don't know if that I can match them up with anybody. I'm assuming not.
Bet you know more about Sun Spirit.
So I'm going to keep making sure that I'm reading these. No respect for order. Okay. Now we need to look to somebody who cares about order. Perfect.
Commander says talk to this person, I listen. I'll do my best not to disappoint.
Not knowing how to have fun when you're awakened. I'm assuming it's this guy. Yep, that worked. Cool, cool, cool. Order of Shadows, building a legacy. Boom, legacy. There we go. Okay. We're at 10 out of 15. Just 5 more. Joko legacy. Something about legacy.
Never really spoke to Morgan Crescent before.
We were supposed to be intimidating.
Honor
Now, well, you're the first
the
time-
good. This guy wants good. Doing good.
We fight because we must.
I think it's this guy. I think it's this person. There we go. Rigorous training. We know that's over here. Unless it gets randomized. Nope. Rigorous training. There we go.
Stories I could tell.
Awakened or building for the long term. Ooh. Is this going... Oh, is this more of a legacy thing? I think it's going to be...
Well, this is a waste of time.
Oh, no. I think I just screwed that up. Am I going to have to redo the whole I am, aren't I? 15 successful conversations in a row. Well, isn't that just peachy?
Some must fight, so all may be free.
Are you... would you...
Great.
Oh, sweet baby Choco, this is hard. It's like we've all forgotten.
This is tedious. Let's see. They don't know how to fight.
No idea why you brought me over.
Nope. Wrong one. I wasn't paying attention.
Listen up. We have Brandon heading our way.
Oh, and now there's an event.
We work together, we'll beat them back.
Okay.
Lance, take it up with the Brandon. Commander, we'll want squads on each entrance. Mix them up so they have to fight together. If there's one thing I learned, it's that we're strong.
I don't even know if I can do this event by myself with 3 different areas to defend. Can I put multiple squads somewhere? Because if I can, that's probably the play. Stack a couple of these up and then... Oh, the cavern entrance was like not at all captured and then it was super captured. Okay. Oh, come on. Make it there in time, please, please, please. Whew. Can I still recruit these people? I can. Okay. Sweet. Okay, cool. Why are these sparks still invulnerable, dude? I hate when mobs are invulnerable so far into an event zone. It drives me absolutely insane. Oh, old arch entrance is not doing good. Said heal, please. Thank you. Oh, yeah, that's right. Gotta give my cat his meds after this event. Yee. We're not doing good over at the Cormier statue entrance. Go over there real fast, hopefully. Nope. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Can I... Okay. Cool. I will be right back. I'm going to give my cat meds real quick. Like 2 minutes. And then I'm going to, I guess, try to play matchmaker again for a while. All right. Let's try to get this fucking matchmaker achievement again. Mordant Crescent, something about trust, doing it for the good of Alona. Always served Alona. Sun Spears don't know anything about training. Maybe I should just focus on like training and fun, because those are super easy. Those are like super duper easy to...
Some nerve I've got trying to talk to you. That's what you're
I think your life just got interesting. We don't hear much from the Mordant Crescent.
Well, I know the Alona's Future to Joko one, so I'm just going to very much stick with the ones that I know for sure. There's like no... Okay. Nope, not you. Okay, well this is Legacy, so we can do Legacy. Legacy.
never really spoke to Mordant Crescent before.
We were supposed to be in
That's what I care about.
Okay, Legacy again. Sure, let's just farm the exact same interaction.
Never really spoke to Mordant Crescent.
That's fine. Oh, we're not doing that one. Not doing that one. Relaxing. I know relaxing.
Let's talk about you.
Wait, was this relaxing again? Yes. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay, we'll move on over here, see what we've got over here. Oh, wait, Order of Shadows building a legacy? Yeah, let's go talk about building a legacy. It's this one.
Any, intel? Is that what I should ask you?
I think so. Don't know more than anyone else, though.
Let's go back over here, see what we've got for the Morden Crescent. I don't love those options. Don't really love those options at all. Rigorous training for the Morden Crescent. Okay. Training, training, training.
We find anything in common with the
Still haven't even caught up to my old best. Still at 86%. Awakened, enjoy life. Okay. Who over here wants to relax? Sipping Mai Tais on the beach.
Hi there. How's life? Oh, wait. I'm so sorry.
Not used to talking to
Morden Crescent Legacy.
Never really spoke to Morgan Crescent before.
It was supposed to be intimidating, but now, well, there's a first time for everything.
Oh, wait, what was that? Chaos and Order. Chaos and Destroy Order. Chaos and Destroy Order. Mordant Crescent. Training.
Keeping the edge on that blade sharp.
Yeah, the better to slice our spines with. It's a joke. Sorry.
Listen up.
Oh, come on, dude.
No word on how many. We work together.
What was that, like 5 minutes in between events? I just want to finish this stupid matchmaking achievement.
Mix them up so they have to fight together. If there's one thing I learned, it's that we're stronger.
That's all I want.
Dismissed.
Whatever.
Mix up these groups a bit more, Commander. They have to learn to trust each other.
I just killed that prairie dog. I'm so sorry, prairie dog. I didn't mean to. I just realized, can I repair these turrets? Do they actually do anything on their own, or are they for us to use? Oh, no, they do stuff. Okay. I really wish talking to them didn't dismount. Where did that music come from? Okay. That was random. I just realized I did not grab somebody that first time.
Brace for assault.
I'm just going to keep trying to run these things instead of these squads instead of fighting right away. Completely forgot to even view world bosses and events. I mean, it happens. Like I said, the vast majority of experience you're going to get is just from events and completionism in general. So there's nothing wrong with not seeking out bosses. Oh, I'm stuck in combat, so I can't mount up. Okay, they seem to be doing okay. Old arch entrance is getting capped a little bit here.
You awake and give as good as you get.
Oh, that slow is awful. Jeez.
You think spies could brawl like that?
Okay. Yeah, focusing on just running squads was definitely the way to do this solo. And then popping in to thin out the herd a little bit from time to time. They're losing the old arch entrance. That's not good, because I'm already here. And they're losing Cormier's statue. I don't think this is soloable. I think there's just too many places that you need to be at once. Maybe I just need to try harder. I don't know. Well, I mean... Alright, we turned the tide here. Maybe it's not hopeless. Get over to Cormier's statue. Let me bring another squad over there while I'm going. That's probably my problem of not bringing a squad back over. I don't even know, like, if these people die or... Yeah, it looks like they die. People die when they are killed, man. Definitely thought... Ah, damn it. And there we go. Failed. Damn it, man. Whatever. I just want to do the heart. I guess technically I probably should have just let it fail right away rather than trying to fight it. I would have gotten back to the heart faster, but whatever. What do you want, Spun Spear representative? Nope. Okay. Nope. Not doing that one. Fun when awakened. That's this guy right here. Wait, is it? Hold on. That's family. That's legacy. That's order. Okay.
Our notes never prepared us to actually meet you. Shake an awakened hand and all that.
Sounds like we should update those notes.
Mordant Crescent is doing it for Alona. Okay, last. This should be the last one. Ooh, okay. I'm picking one that's easy. I'm picking one that's easy. Legacy for the Mordant Crescent. There we go. Perfect. Finally. Finally. Let's go do... Well, that's a round Tyria. I don't want to do that right now. What is Garrison Historian? What does this need? I'm gonna have to do this event. Oh, I have to do this event like 4 times? What the heck? Okay. Sure. Let's go see if the event is even here, first of all. Priory Historian Civi. Is that you down here? Nope, that's Vigil Sergeant Ishid.
You said we're not going into the garrison. Well, I can't give you information without primary.
Oh wait, this is it. Yeah.
I told you we don't have the
Okay, I need to fix the gate first. Got it. Where are the... Ah, here's the packed gate squad. Okay, cool. We just big chillin'. Wow, that whiffed. What is the range on that? 240. Jeez Louise. Okay. How long is that gonna take? Holy crap, dude. Oof. I was pretty confident that we would get at least close to finishing up Jahai Bluffs this stream, but now I don't know. All right, I feel like I need to change part of my spec here, honestly. I think I'm gonna do Immortal Dragon instead of Alacrity. A, that's gonna be heavier burst, but B, I feel like this needs additional protection. That's going to give me increased healing and everything like that. All right. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, 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 cool. Now we can Okay. Now I need to clear the garrison. Holy crap. I don't know if any of you out there have played RuneScape ever or back in the day especially, but I remember anytime I have one task that takes me like 17 other tasks, it feels like, to do, I always think of that quest, One Small Favor, where it's like a super straightforward quest and you're just like, it's just like, oh, go talk to this guy and get this. And then that guy needs you to go get something else that you have to go talk to someone else for. And then that guy has something else, and then the next person has something else, and it's like a 20-step long process, and it's it was at the time, way back in the day, one of the longest quests out there, just because of how much stuff you needed to go do. And that's what I think about every time I'm just trying to do one stupid thing, and it's just one thing after another. Oh my god, I missed. Frick, dude. Whew. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, because the other thing is, like, this thing stacks up protection pretty well when I'm converting flow to charges, so that also helps with survivability. Yeah, it is a chain. It is, man. Drives you nuts sometimes. Okay, great. Branded troops here are defeated. Okay, now there's branded generals. So we're going to have to kill the branded generals, aren't we? I sure freaking assume we are. Boom. 100k, let's go. See, that's the thing. I don't love the way that Bladesworn plays most of the time, but I love seeing, like, 6-figure damage numbers every couple of minutes, you know? Just feels good for the soul. Ow, can you not, bro? Alright, got ultra stacked damage there. We're going to utilize that as much as we can. Get that ability off. And then Dragon Slash. 27,000? Okay. That was disappointing as all hell. Try again. 49k. Alright, well, now I just feel offended and insulted. And a little hungry. 69k. Nice. Nice. Where is the final boss? Hello, final boss. We're fighting final boss on stairs. Very, very choice anyway. Ooh, don't like that damage output. Cool. Okay. Can I finally do the specific event I came here to do? Por favor? Por favor. I just realized I flew like up and around and all this crazy crap, and I can literally just circle around here. Nice. Let's go.
Grab anything that might be useful. And don't forget archival documents and historical relics.
I really love like the ongoing borderline unnecessary rivalry between the Vigil and the Priory that's almost like jocks versus nerds type energy. Stupid Jacaranda. All right, I don't care that it's less effective. I'm pulling my greatsword out for a little while because I just made it and I want to use it. I don't care that it's not benefiting from my explosive thing. Maybe I should grab a different utility skill for now. Is there anything that's really worthwhile from here? I mean, not really. I'm going to do on my mark. Be able to set myself up for some nice vulnerability bursts. Wee. Ooh, we got a veteran branded. Okay, can you maybe not? Only 22k? Jeez Louise, man. It doesn't help that I don't have any way to stack might. But I need a stun break. Bleh. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. It sounded like she said we got mommies. Did I just miss? I think I just missed. Oh, that sucks. Oh, okay. I can't bring supplies yet. That's cool, I guess. Never mind the fact that there's literally supplies right there. That was good. was a good one too. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Get back here, buddy. Cool. Oh my god, dude. I've literally been playing for like 20 minutes to do one event. This is insane. It's been a long time since I've put like a concerted effort into doing specific things in older content. This is legitimately kind of annoying right now. When does this end? Like, they just keep aggroing. And I'm not even in the phase where I'm allowed to collect supplies for the event. There's still more coming. There's still more coming. Is this not supposed to be like this, or? Because Lord knows there's plenty of bugs at times. And she's going to go down, so I'm going to have to in combat res her. Oh, jeez, dude. I should have brought War Banner. That's not good. That's not good. I don't have enough time to kill all of these enemies. Bro. Come on. Well, that's it. That's GG. I feel like I would have been able to do this if I was not Blade Sword. I'm just not very good with Blade Sword, honestly. Oh, that's so annoying. All for that one stupid fucking achievement. And I didn't even get a chance to do it. Because not only do I have to get there, I have to get at least 4 abandoned supplies back to the sergeant. And then I have to bring her back to here. Then I have to speak to the Priory Historian. And then I have to do that 4 times total. That's like 2 hours minimum of eventing for one achievement. For one very granular, not very important feeling achievement, I will say, right? Because like I'm fine with 4 hours of eventing for many achievements, but that just doesn't feel like the kind of achievement that should be, I don't know, whatever. I'm gonna let it go. Where is this adventure? What adventure am I looking for? Run around for no reason adventure. That's Griffin Master. Well, that's the bottom of the map there. That's Griffin Expert. Griffin Master's up there. Where's the run around for no reason adventure? Am I blind? Okay. Let's look it up. Oh. It's in that question mark zone. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, man.
Brace for assault.
Awkward time for those enemies to spawn, not gonna lie. Yeah, it is pretty bad, Freddy. There are other achievements to do in this meta achievement to be able to hit completion, so I'm probably just gonna have to suck it up and do some story achievements at some point. I was trying to keep it to all open world, but whatever. At least there's options. Sometimes there's no options and things just suck. So, hey, at least I have options. Okay, I need... There she is.
Are you a dragon dreaming that it's a hero? If you were, how would you go?
That's a really interesting question. Can I not? Really? Okay.
What if you're an itzer dreaming it's a new one?
I feel strong. Adrenaline rising. Getting pumped. Got my attention.
No time to spoil.
Feel the adrenaline.
You're late.
This is such a weird adventure. Everything controls so weirdly here.
Kill shot. Adrenaline rising.
Warclaw makes it easier, at least, because I can mount up occasionally in combat. Thank goodness for small favors. Did I get gold the first time around? No. I got bronze. Okay. So I gotta be much faster than that, but understanding what I'm doing now makes this a bit easier. I was trying to fly on my sky scale for way too long last time. Oh my gosh. Go down, bro. No! Oh my gosh. I swear if I miss it because of that. No, it wasn't because of that. That's not the easiest thing in the world to do. Can I... Okay, hold on. Can I turn off object collision real quick? I don't even know. Is that a thing? Collision sensitivity. Ability to ignore collisions with objects. Okay. Okay, what if... Oh yeah, you can't play in first person on a mount. I was gonna say... It might honestly be easier to just... That's a bad start. So I need to do it in 42 seconds. Oh my gosh. Well, it would help if I didn't run past shit. Just gonna start over. Already botched it. So disorienting. I hate all the camera collision that's involved with this. It's not a pleasant viewing experience for you guys either. So sorry for that. This is such a trippy event, bro. I'm not gonna get it. Dang it, man. Dang it. Yeah, I definitely botched it right at the end there. I got silver, but no gold. I was a decent bit off of gold still. There is a pattern, so I just need to pay attention to it to start saving some more time. For fuck's sake. Those mushrooms are the pain in the ass. Maybe it's worth dismounting for those. Maybe it'll be easier, honestly. Because I have some hop here. Yeah, I think that was much faster. And I always jump the gun on that one. I always try to go... Oh, and I just did it again there. Okay. Well, that's definitely the play. All right, so... we loop around. We grab this. Onto the mushroom. Mushroom. Oh, for fuck's sake, dude. Are you kidding me? Oh, okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's 42 seconds. There's 27 seconds left in the first minute. There we go. All right, that wasn't too terrible. I was just too committed to using the war claw for that. Cool. All right. Got that done. I'm just untracking Garrison Historian. We're not dealing with that. Screw that, man. Let's do good, better, best. Or good, better, nest. All right, so this one's going to involve us going around a little bit. We need to go to the crypts here. All right. Complete the renowned hearts, help the living and the dead at the necropolis, and help train the newly awakened. Then talk to the guy. Dang it. Let me guess. I'm gonna go try it, but let me guess. I need to complete them the day that I go to talk to this guy. Above ground, slightly northeast of the crypts. Okay. Where's this guy? Oh, well, I might as well... well, you know what? Screw it. Let's try it. I mean, I'm definitely not going to beat this guy, but... No, I fucking moved just before that went off. Damn it. Handicapping myself here. Oh, shit. No bueno. Oh, what? Oh, I'm not going to be able to... I'm literally not going to be able to do this. What's up, Daneth? Hey, thanks for the sub, man. 76 months of subscription. Welcome back, buddy. How you doing today? Look, I'm still streaming and you're here. Oh. Thanks. Thanks for following me out of the crypt, you son of a bitch. Yeah, I literally can't even solo that because he will just heal when he sends me away. So that's not going to work, but that's fine. That's okay. We're fine. It's amazing I'm actually up early. That is amazing. And we're playing D&D early too? Man, isn't that just the best? Isn't that just the best? Well, you missed it. We already crafted old Twilight and Sunrise and therefore Eternity. So finally got my hands on this bad boy that I've wanted since 2012 when I first learned about its existence. So beautiful. Should I have spent my hard-earned trophies, mystic coins, and everything on 3 separate weapons so I had more coverage? Abso-fucking-lutely. Do I care? Absolutely not. Why did I even show up if I missed it? Because we're hanging out. We're hanging out, man. I'm working on vision. Slowly but surely. We are 30 out of... We're 30 out of 38 for Visions of Jahai because we need to finish up the meta achievement for this last bit, and then that'll be the 2nd out of 6 for Vision. This stuff takes forever, dude.
This way. Follow me.
This stuff takes forever. No more awakened can follow you. Well, isn't that fucking nice? Where am I supposed to go for combat? Vision was a pain. Did you finish Vision?
Get him. Change formation. Attack.
Oh my god, can you guys, like, kill it faster?
Attack.
Oh my god. You guys are actually worthless. Holy crap. I'm gonna finish the heart just attacking one Jacaranda. Oh, no, they did it. Holy crap. Oh, you finished it forever ago. Well, la-di-fucking-da. What, are you working on anything right now as far as legendaries go? Obsidian armor. Hell yeah, dude. How's that going for you?
Get him.
Maybe the new back piece. The new back piece is the single most expensive legendary in Guild Wars 2, I think, ever. But for sure right now, it needs so much. Dang, you're 3 out of 6 on the armor? I didn't know that. Do you even play? I feel like I never see you play. Do you even lift, bro? No? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Well, our guild of 3 people is here, you know, anytime. I've given up on getting Nicole to play, and... Dude, can you please finish it off? Please. I literally cannot attack. Thank you. Let's go get some more awakened, buddy.
Change formation.
Hey, let's go. Inspired to start again. That reminds me of the Knife Party song Begin Again. That is like one of my... A lot of times when I do chores around the house, I listen to one song on repeat that doesn't have a lot of lyrics. Helps me focus. And that is like the #1 song that I listen to is Knife Party Begin Again. Thank you for the follow, Level Death. Welcome to the channel.
Change formation.
Man, I'm literally just able to AFK this heart, basically. Fun and engaging content. Okay, cool. That heart's done. Now we need to go do the other one. We need to go do that one down there. And then we can go back to that other thing and we'll be good. What was I saying, though? Oh, yeah, I've given up on trying to get Nicole to play Guild Wars 2 ages ago. And then she actually played Lotro with me for a little bit. We made it up as a Lore Master Hunter duo. She was playing Lore Master. We made it to level 18 or so. And then she stopped playing. So I've just... come to the conclusion that we don't play the same MMOs. Which is fine. We don't have to. It's just a little bit of a bummer. What am I supposed to do with these flowers? Probably comforting mourners, I would imagine. Let me throw some flowers at some crying people. Lore Master is the way to go. I haven't played Lore Master yet. I'm thinking about that being my my next I played X for 30 days in Lotro. Lore Master's in a really good spot right now. Speaking of which, have you been playing that at all? Or are you just... Do you have time to game at all, Day? Or is the crushing weight of adulthood just ruining everything? Not as much as you'd like. Yeah, I feel that. Well, it's like we have that Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough that we played like one night of, I think. Again, that we started, just the two of us. And then my brother and I have RuneScape Dragon Wilds that we've been working on getting through one playthrough for like 2 months now since that came out. I've barely been playing WoW. I want to get to level cap and WoW Classic on the new servers before the... I just realized that cleaning those caskets is doing like fucking nothing. So I'm going to stop doing that. Holy shit. TW3. TW3. What is TW3? Team Fortress 2? Team Fortress 3? Oh, Total War Warhammer 3. Okay. Got it. Not Team Fortress 2. I don't understand Will this event over here count? Because if this event over here counts, nope, it doesn't. Out of heart range. Of course it is. Of course it is. Okay, it says comfort mourners, honor the dead, prepare bodies for judgment, and defend the necropolis from threats. All right. This is like a bunch of like organs and stuff here. But I don't... Maybe I need to go talk to the heart guy, dude. Like, I'm not seeing any mourners anywhere. Unless these villagers are all mourners. Is that what these people are? Oh, maybe the people who are crying. Oh, I can adorn the caskets with flowers too. Okay, that makes more sense.
Joko be with you.
What now?
I can also hand flowers to them. The crying people.
Why? Praise Joko.
Praise Joko, man. Praise mother freaking Joko. Okay, that didn't work. So using the flower on it didn't do anything, and throwing the flower on it didn't do anything. So is it supposed to be like a casket that hasn't been touched at all? I guess. Yeah, okay. And it's one or the other. Okay. I was wondering if it was like one of those things, because sometimes if you do multiple things on one objective, it like finishes it much faster, but yeah, no such luck on this one.
I'm not sure I can go on.
This is just not a... This is just genuinely not an enjoyable heart to do.
There's nothing you can thank you.
Oh. What do I do with this? Oh, I see. I put the organs in the container. Is this moving the needle decently? Yeah, this is... Okay, this is the way to go. This guy is who I needed. What is this? Intestines. I love a handful of fucking intestines. Oh, he mentions what the thing is he's throwing. Got it. Where's the... First of all, that's a massive bladder. Oh, that's a stomach. Never mind. Okay, so he doesn't mention what he's throwing. Oh my god. More intestines. Stomach. So Lotro has a 20% off sale right now, and I finally picked up the new expansions, and I'm going to do the thing everybody says not to do. I'm going to level boost my Guardian. I want to get him to level cap and start actually playing at level cap. But I realized there is one thing that kind of sucks about it, is because I also want to play the story on my Guardian because he was my OG. It creates a problem because the storyline does not scale in any way, shape, or form in that game. So I'm just going to be like one-tapping everything, and it's going to be super trivial. It's really a disappointing situation. It's had me second guessing whether or not I want to level boost him. Dude, this heart is so tedious. This is insane. Okay, he's back. He's throwing more stuff again. Lungs, my favorite organ. I just realized there's the same jars on each side. Did not notice that. Okay, cool. Heart done. We can go talk to the one person for the one objective out of, how many was it again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Great. We spent like 30 minutes on one objective. That's what I call a hell yeah, brother. There we go. Cool. Okay. Now I need to... back to Jahai Bluffs. Jahai, Outlander. All right. Need to finish this event. Or this heart. Oh, this is a champion. This is going to go exceedingly well, I'm sure. Well, actually, it is going pretty well. Hold my beer, guys. I might have this. That was totally worth it. Hey, nice. That was clean. That was a clean elite solo. Oh, I have to put specific things in here. Okay, this one needs a battery pack. Cool. What is this? Buzzing. What does the buzzing mean? Resonator. Okay. So battery packs for flickering lights, resonator for buzzing, shielding fragment for the other thing. Cool. Flickering lights, battery pack. Cool. Axe and dagger, insane combo. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about Necro Axe, honestly. Glad it's working for you, man. Battery for this one. Okay. Cool. Heart done. We need to talk to Warmaster Steelburn. Okay, that's just the heart person. Cool. All right. Now we need to go complete the renown heart. It's all renown hearts. My God. Renown heart, maintain peace and order in the Corsair flotilla in domain of Istan.
Could use some help with salvage and repair.
Oh, I just noticed your in-game day. I don't pay attention to my in-game chat most of the time. All right. All right, what do I need to do for the heart here? Break up fights, shipwreck goods, pillage supplies, yada, yada, yada. Okay. Why is everyone aggressive? Am I in the wrong spot? Apparently am.
Oi, you there! You dare try one of Meddy's monstrous drugs? There's a good chance even one will make you sick, but maybe you're feeling lucky. Do you have the stomach?
Yeah, I'll drink both. I don't care. Oh, there's multiple. Yeah, give me all of them.
I can't believe you're still standing. This one here's got an iron stomach.
Is there some, is there some, do I get a thing? Apparently not. Okay, that's cool. Hey, you get up.
You got dirty water in there.
Take that back.
Show me your worst, hero.
See, this heart is proceeding at the correct volume of well, progress. That was a stupid sentence. I'm just like Michael Scott, man. Sometimes I just start a sentence and I'm speaking and I have no idea what I'm actually trying to say. Just like Michael Scott. Dang it. They woke that person up. Did I miss? Are you kidding me? That one work? Okay. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Another water bucket. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Who's out here sleeping? I know a sleeping pirate hate to see me coming. Ooh, defeat the powder kegs to lure out their captain. I think that is going to progress the heart, so let's go do that. I just pulled like 6 ranged enemies, didn't I? Yep, pretty much. Good job, me. Oh, come on. I was just about to let that go. Whoa. Can you not? Thank you. Holy crap. You know, it's kind of messed up that the only two people doing this event are two chars and they're all humans. I'm just saying, like, feels a little okay. No, we've got a human. We're good. Was just starting to feel a little Guild Wars 1-y, you know what I'm saying? Dope. Okay. Oh, well, the veteran captain, the powder keg captain retires in 10 minutes, so we can just let him retire. It's no big deal. Or let her retire, it looks like. It's no big deal. We don't need to worry about it. Why are we trying to kill them if they retire in like 10 minutes? Sweet. Oh, just a touch away from that heart completion. Ain't that a crying shame? Give me a bucket of water and we'll be done with this. Whoops. A bucket of water, not a greatsword, please. Thank you. And then we need to talk to Saida the Sly, who I think is the... No, it's not the heart person. Okay. Ain't that a pain? Ain't that a pain? Where is Saida the Sly? Well, this doesn't help me. That didn't help me at all. She's involved in so many different things that the wiki didn't really show me where she was. I'm assuming here, because these are all Sly cutthroats, Sly this and that. In here. Using my critical thinking skills. Implying I have critical thinking skills. Okay. Mm-hmm. Not what I was hoping for. Up top of here, maybe? Okay. We're... Apparently there's an achievement that I'm working on there. Oh, there you are. Hey. Hey, buddy. What's up? Cool. Zalambur. Wow, Zalambur. Oh my god, it's almost 10 o'clock already? It's 9:15? Okay, so we need to go to Salambur's office in an instance in the southwest of the casino. Talk to him, and then go do an event, and then talk to him again. See, it said no raptors in here. It didn't say shit about war claws. So... Hello, Zalambur. Cool. Talked to you. Let's leave. Now we have to go defend the water processing plant down there. Whenever that spawns. If I'm lucky, it's up. But I'm not a lucky man. No siree, Bob.
Excuse me, sir.
No siree, Bob. Oh. When was that? Oh, wow. There's something wrong with my... dang it. I was on the wrong tab. I missed a message from somebody, or something's wrong with my YouTube. I missed a message from somebody. Well, Unbelievable Beaver, if you're still here, as far as farming Mystic Clovers for all the legendaries, I don't really have the bulletproof plan yet. Obviously, utilizing the Wizard's Vault, you get some Mystic Clovers every Gift of Battle track that you go down. So World versus World is going to give me some of those as I'm going through that. That's probably going to be... Oh, hey, the event just spawned. I'm actually lucky. So prioritizing some World versus World is probably going to be one of the first things I start working on. Although that is going to be an off-stream grind. But that'll be one of the bigger early grinds that I do. Because, yeah, that'll get me Mystic Clovers along the way. But it should also get me things like money and stuff along the way, as well as karma and all that, to help facilitate the entire process. So I'm really approaching the whole grind from a micro level up. So, or rather, I guess it would be more of a macro level and then working up, right? So I don't want to, because I need like 11.8 million karma. I need a ton of gold for even if I get all of the trophies for free. I need a ton of gold just for like icy rune stones and that sort of thing. The things that I can't physically farm, right? Not to mention I'm probably just not going to have the time to farm all of the trophies I get. But a lot of things you do in Guild Wars 2 all sort of trickle down, right? It's an actually effective trickle down economic strategy that I'm utilizing. So, for example, World versus World will give me Mystic Clovers, but it's also going to give me along the way, it's going to give me gold, the other things that I can use to turn into gold, you know, karma, all that kind of stuff. And then I can use that and that'll go towards the total, but I'll be getting the Gift of Battle that I need from that. And then from there, I can re-strategize and see where I'm at as far as everything goes. Next big grind that I would focus on would probably be map exploration. Because again, that's going to earn me karma and money and trophies and all sorts of stuff along the way. And then once I have all of the Gifts of Battle and Gifts of Exploration that I need, then and only then am I really going to worry about any sort of karma farming and money farming. Realistically, it's probably going to be a lot of money farming to earn the gold to buy mystic coins to then turn into things. And then the other issue we have is that I need obsidian shards for legendaries. So that's going to be another thing where it's like, okay, probably going to end up needing to farm a bunch of silver wastes. And then silver, there's another event there. Hold on. Let me make sure that I don't need to do this event. Oh, it's a hero point. I mean, I guess I can do it. Sure, whatever. But so, yeah. Sorry I missed your message. My chat is apparently jacked up. But if you catch it, there's that explanation. And for anybody else, you can have that explanation for free too. Daily berries. Yeah, they are. That's another thing, right? I have several of the Living World 3 things in my home instance. So over the time, that's going to be a thing that those will eventually go to magic, and then I can use those for obsidian shards. Or to your point, I can farm for berries, right? But the nice thing about doing silver wastes is it also gets gold, rather than the winter berries would just be directly converting to obsidian shards and not really earning me gold. So unless I'm in a situation where I have tons of gold and not enough obsidian shards as I'm going through, then I would probably still, as much as I hate farming Reba, probably just farm Reba. Speaking of obsidian shards. Oh, that's annoying. No obsidian shards today? None. Zip zero zilch. That's freaking rude. Okay, cool. But yeah, berry farms would be huge. Yeah, no, I get that. It's just doing Reba gets you obsidian shards and gold already. So there's no need for me to endlessly grind the winter berries right away just to get obsidian shards. And then I have other avenues to make gold and do the same thing when I'm going to need like probably 10,000 gold over the course of this. I don't know. That's going to be really up in the air, because a lot of that is going to depend on like, because that gold counts Ecto, it counts the specific gold needs of things like icy runestones and everything, and it counts trophies and stuff, which, so that's going to be a constantly fluctuating amount that I need, but I'm definitely going to need way too much gold. But yeah, no. And the other thing is I have 15 characters, right? So, I mean, if we, well, do I have 15 or 14? I don't know. I'm going to say 15. I might have 16, but I have an open slot. So if I were to do that, to your point, 20 times or 15 times a day, just saying that makes me want to die. That's 300 obsidian shards in a day. So, I mean, if I go that route, we're talking, I think each Gen 1 legendary needs 300 obsidian shards. So, I mean, yeah, I can basically 250, 300 obsidian shards, something like that. So I could basically in half a month farm enough obsidian shards just through winter berries and nothing else to fund all the legendaries. So yeah, actually, I guess I shouldn't worry about obsidian shards at all from a practical perspective. And maybe now that I think about it, maybe that would be better to do than doing Reba. I'd have to see how Reba compares to like other farming methods for gold. Because if I can make 30 gold an hour somewhere else, compared to doing Reba for like, I think it's like 21, 22 gold, then it may be worth it to split that up. But we'll see. We'll see. What was I doing? Good, better, nest. Okay. Good, better, nest. I just realized I never changed my Twitch stream title. Yep. Completely forgot to change my Twitch stream title. Well, at least the grinding out vision part was correct, but we finished legendary armor last week. Oh, whoopsie. Professional streamer, everybody. Listen, I'm taking the win this week of... Oh, this other one is in Amnoon too. Receive a gift of Amon in Amnoon's council chambers. My win for the day as far as streaming goes is that I remembered to go live on YouTube when I started the stream. That's my win. I'm taking it. Taking it to the bank.
Did you hear the news? Amnoon is to become a sanctuary for all Sun Sphere survivors. Sounds to me like our council is just taking on even more responsibility. Just a while ago, you were worried they were going to invite Joko in. Now that
Where is my...
never happened. I was worried the council would fail to put its own citizens first. Zalorvor does.
Oh, I need to go into this instance. That's true. Gatekeep is gold and mystic clovers. Yeah. Yeah, and the gold is definitely... Ultimately, most of it comes back to gold, right? Because mystic clovers are a thing. But if you have the gold and the spirit shards, it's not going to be able to stop you, right? Because you can buy what you need. As far as, you know, when you have obsidian shards. Who am I supposed to talk to? I am supposed to talk to Chief Counselor Amon. Hello, Chief Counselor Amon. Okay. Recover the sunken consortium cargo polluting Amnoon's harbor. Huh. I don't remember ever doing this event. That's interesting. And I'm too large to fit through there. Thank you. But yeah, for me at this point, I've got, I'm going to have to start doing
Can my family work aboard your ship in return for passing?
world versus world.
I'm afraid that's not possible. This is purely a cargo vessel.
There must be room in your hold. I've been watching you unload cargo all day.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to need to wait.
Passengers. I'm sure you understand.
Just going to have to wait. Very cool.
That looks valuable.
Oh, random recipe that I didn't use. Okay, I've got a gripe, right? So Rift instances and trade contracts, I don't think there's any reason that you would not consume these now because they go into your wallet, right? Especially the Rift instances that they just changed. They're account bound. Why do I have to still click to consume them to put them into my wallet? It's kind of annoying. Is it petty? Absolutely. But it's a little annoying. Just a little bit. Cool. All right, we're chilling. Waiting for this event that may or may not exist. It's supposed to pop up right here. Let me actually talk to... Okay, no. There is no harbor master up here. So, nobody to talk to. Got it. No worries. Time from completion of the event to it spawning again seems to be around 12 minutes, maybe 5 to 10 minutes. Okay. Hey, cool. Just popped. Hello, Harbor Master. How are you today?
Hurry up and get that cargo unloaded.
Who is responsible for this mess?
Well, hi there. I'm the brand ambassador assigned to this consortium outreach project. How can I help you?
Brand ambassador.
Ambassador? Is that your ship at the bottom of our harbor?
Yes, we did experience a minor setback. At no loss of life, I want to point out.
Even so, you're responsible for cleanup. Your cargo is already attracting dangerous sea creatures and blocking our port.
Oh no, I just remembered. Oh, by the way,
Staffed for a salvage operation.
check out this pistol drip that I've been rocking all day. I mean, come on. Is that not the best pistol ever? Talk about having birdshot loaded, am I right? Sorry. I'll go do my job and provide entertainment now. Yeah, like none of this is really that applicable down here, whatever. All right, I got to grab cargo containers. You got it. Oh, I can carry multiple. Delightful. I like it when I don't have to run back and forth. I guess that there is a point to the explosive things, because I can use my Dragon Saber or Dragon Trigger. I just realized I was not in Dragon Trigger. Oh my god. I got knocked out of it right as I went into it. Didn't even think about it. Oh, you son of a biscuit. Yeah, that's what I thought. Get out of here. Stupid shark, man. Come on. And I hit the tuna. Of course I hit the tuna. Why wouldn't I hit the tuna? Just makes perfect sense. All right, grab this cargo. Oh, the sharks spawn when you pick up the... Okay, I was wondering, like, what this was. I was like, this is the worst spawn luck ever, bro. Come on, come on, come on. Aw, you fuckers. Oh, that's so many of you, too. Whew. I will say, Dragon Slash against, like, unscaled event mobs and, like, just normal landscape mobs feels great. It feels so good. You get a decent hit, and it just one-shots them. That's satisfaction right there. All right, do we have enough? A lot of times you don't need that much to finish an event when you're solo. Perfect. Oh, it looks like, okay. I didn't even notice that they were dropping some too. Perfect. All right, now I can go back to them and get that. I honestly thought we were going to get Visions of Jahai done here today, but I don't think we're going to. There was a lot more involved in most of these small achievements for the meta than I thought.
You're always welcome here.
No. Okay. Wait. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah? Yeah. Cool. Wait, did I finish Good Better Nest? I didn't, did I? Oh, I only needed to do 6 of them. I thought I had to do all of them. Oh. Okay. Cool. Well, that lowers the amount of effort I have. Very nice, very nice. Cool. Let's do readathon. We might have enough time for a collection. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I have book number 5 and 8. I have 5 and 8 from this map. Got it. Y'all, I am so hungry right now. Waking up at 3 o'clock screws up my whole freaking, like, food schedule. All right. Where, oh, where has this mighty book gone? Where, oh, where could it be? Right here. Cool. There's a bunch over at... There's like 2 at Vatendi or Yatendi Village Waypoint. Should be a book down here. Maybe. No, absolutely not. I'm nowhere near where it is. What am I talking about? Oh my gosh. Come on, Skyscale. Stay up in the air, buddy. You can do it. Wait, what am I doing? I don't need to do that. Where's the book? Here we go. Choya's Friends. All right, next one is up north of the Fortress of Jahai, Outlander. Yeah, it's up here. Okay. I was going to say, can I griffin down? No, I cannot. No, I cannot. You know, despite how large a lot of the numbers are that I still have to farm, as far as like clovers and karma and most importantly gold, I still feel pretty good about this so far. Still feel pretty good about it so far. I've got the full trophies I need for another legendary. I just need everything else. Literally everything else. Where is the book? Here we go. We're going to Venta Pass next. Oh, I should have stayed at Yatendi Village. Dang it. This isn't in an order that makes sense to collect. This is in an order that it is in. Womp womp. Then before I leave here, I'm going to make sure there's no others in this general area. Hello, tornado. These tornadoes always remind me of The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. Those freaking cyclones that would just suck you up and throw you everywhere. I miss that game. I want to play that game now. Why did I have to mention that game? Okay, there's supposed to be a book here. Where's the fucking book? by the weaponsmith. But it's literally not. Oh, is this the one I have maybe? I thought I had a different one. No. Dang it. Okay. Well, while I'm at Ventapass, let me make sure. Let me just take a look at the map here. No, this is like the only one here. That's cool. That's fine. That's fine. I'll just go fuck myself. Oh, this was a book over here. I should have come over here. It sounded like a book, and then I just was too focused on the other book. Give me the general map here. The mappy map that maps. Oh, come on. Yes, let's go. Sorry, Prairie Dog. Had to do it. Had to do it. All right, so there's one over in this area right here. Your awakened ancestor in you. Perfect. And there's one over here. Somewhere over here. Oh, wait, no, it's this way. The terrible Choya. Oh, the terrible Choya. Okay. We're just going to continue up this way. Oh no, it's uphill. There goes all of my speed. Oh, this isn't even... This is a mistouched cache. I mean, I'll take it. Or cache. Sorry, cache. Sometimes I really love how the English language just has the weirdest things. Like the pronunciation of brazier or brazier. Like for the big bowls of fire and stuff. Brazier. What else is like that? Cache is like that, obviously. There was another one. It's like I know it because it's kind of like a potion-sized thing. Oh man, that's gonna bother me. I can't think of the word right now. It's not file. Dang. That'll come to me. Or it won't, because it's not important. All right, now we got to go back into the question mark zone with Miss Scarlet Briar. Star chart basics. Glad I didn't click on this the 17 times I was in here. All right. And now I need a book about a magical feline. And a book about growing your own potted cactus. Where even is that? Oh, from Soul's Vendetta waypoint. Oh, it's like down there. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. And one of them is in this, one of them's in this garrison that I spent so much fun time in earlier this stream. How to grow a choya. Again, right here. I was literally right here. I need to get better about just clicking on shiny things when I see shiny things. And now we're going down here. Ooh, do I have enough time? Ooh, I did. Barely. No! Rubier, no. Yeah, this is like all the way in the corner. Ooh, is it down? Yeah, it's probably down. The magic sand lion. All right, cool. And I got a mini brand rift stalker. How amazing. Oh. All of the books went into my inventory. Thanks. And they are worth nothing, and they only have value as part of a collection. Thanks, buddy. Thanks. Cool. We're at 34 out of 38. We started stream at 29 out of 38. And we started this at like, what, 8:45 maybe? 8:30-ish? Because it didn't take long to do the convergence and then craft the leggy boys. So that took a while. So we can do Exhibit A or Exhibit I, Poster Child, maybe Convergence of Sorrow, but that also seems like a lot. So I don't know. I need 4 more. I'll have to see what I end up doing out of all of this, but I may end up finishing this one off stream. I don't know. I may end up starting. I may just leave it 4 on stream and start doing World versus World off stream here soon, because we are pretty much at that point, and I don't really like streaming World versus World. A, because I'm absolute dog water at it, and B, like I said in the last stream, I just don't like, if I squad up with people, I don't like the idea, even the tiniest idea, that maybe somebody can stream snipe the squad. I just am not about that life. I know plenty of people do it, but I'm not going to bring that possibility onto randoms. Because, yeah, we've got the 3 gifts of exploration, but we are out of gifts of battle. We have 4, like, locked and loaded, ready to go legendaries sitting here, too. We've got Howl, Kudzu, Predator, and Dreamer all ready to be crafted once I get the rest of the stuff to craft it. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks, everybody, for joining me this week. I'm going to wrap it up a couple minutes early here because I'm really hungry, and we're not going to finish another achievement in the next couple of minutes anyway. So we'll be back next Saturday, 7 a.m. Central Time, same time as last time. So until then, take it easy, everybody, and I'll see you next time.